Good morning. I just had a great night's sleep because I didn't have a good night's sleep the previous 2 nights. My parents should be here soon with the rest of my stuff, which will be nice. The heating still doesn't seem to be on in my room, so it is absolutely freezing. And listen to the wind howl. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's been like this all night. They've started replacing some of the windows in this building with double glazing, but they haven't done mine yet. I still have old ones. I wish they had, because sometimes it sounds like the window's wide open and feels like it too. My parents are here. They should be at the other side of this gate. There they are. Parents have been and gone. I'm in the middle of unpacking things. It looks a mess, but I'm actually almost done. Casually wearing a scarf in here because it's freezing. I do need to complain, I think, about how rubbish my radiator is. Maybe it's just full of air. But now I need to go to Sainsbury's and buy food before Sainsbury's closes in about half an hour. I don't want to go outside though, it's so cold. Everything is unpacked. I've done this quite quickly. I'm pleased. Time to go for dinner. I'm going to meet Roger and Swibs outside of Corpus and go for dinner with them. Now that it's January and it's freezing cold, I have a good excuse to wear this huge coat that I bought 2 years ago. I wish I'd taken this to Poland. That would have been such a good idea. Hello.
Okay.
Roger's just bought a bottle of wine. Run into the club before the cheap entry closes. Warsaw was absolutely freezing, but Cambridge in a t-shirt is not much better, to be honest. I've left Roger and Swibs in Fez. I didn't want to go in the first place, but I ended up there anyway. I'm leaving. It's cold and windy, so I'm going to run back to Queen's, and I'll talk to you in the morning. It was another incredibly windy night. The windows rattled, the wind howled outside. There were like branches from trees lying everywhere. And my room continues to be cold. I do probably need to tell somebody about this. Nevertheless, I slept really well. Today I'm working on my project pretty much exclusively until tonight, with the intention of actually getting it to do something by the end of the day. I want to be able to press run and have it actually summarise a video. Probably not very well, but it would be nice to have it try to do something today. I made good progress on my project. I think not quite as much as I wanted to do, but now it is time for another bar crawl, just like the beginning of last term. Roger is on his way over to Queen's, so I'm going to go and let him in. Then we'll get started drinking from this selection. Hello. How are you wearing my coat?
Yeah, be honest.
We bought each other little Christmas presents, even though it's like a month after Christmas.
Oh my god, this wrapping paper is too thick. Oh. Right. Oh, yes, here's the surprise before, guys.
Really?
I thought you were gonna put like something like really like funny and like novelty, so I thought I'd buy you. Like, that's why I needed Swibs' help to go and buy it, because I didn't want to go and buy it by myself.
Prize before guys.
How'd you get out?
On our way to life. It's not even called life. What's it called? Cuda. Cuda. That's where we're going. It is Wednesday, lectures start tomorrow. Today 2 things are happening for me. I have a meeting with my project supervisor and I have the weekly Komski Wednesday meeting. Tonight they're starting again. And as always, not much will happen in the first one of term, but next week I'm presenting and I have to talk about my project. So that's kind of scary because I don't have much to talk about. But I'll worry about that in a few days. My room is still freezing, so I've been sitting in a scarf and gloves all morning, writing code for my project. I've got a meeting with my supervisor in about 25 minutes. Gonna go there now. Unfortunately, I've had too many build errors with my project and it doesn't run, so I can't show them anything. Nevertheless, I need to go to the lab right now. Let's see if my bike still works. Yes, it does still work, in case you were interested in the outcome of that. Okay, I've started a plan for my dissertation. In fact, I've just started the dissertation itself. This is a LaTeX file. Hopefully I'll get some extra points for actually doing that already. It's 6:45, so I'm going to head over to the meeting now. It should be really short, nothing usually happens. Everybody just sort of proves they've done some revision. I'll think of some excuse on the way about why I haven't. Then the Chomsky formulas afterwards, and everyone usually goes to the first one, including everyone's supervisors, but I'm not going. I just don't feel like it this week. I'm not in the mood for like 4 hours of talking about computer science, because I'm going to come back here and talk to my parents instead. And I can FaceTime my parents now because I bought my dad an iPhone for Christmas. If you're wondering why I didn't actually do any revision over Christmas like I should have done, it is because I went to London and Manchester and Liverpool and Derby and Poland and spent the remaining time at home working on my project. Also, I spent a lot of time editing video and therefore ran out of time and never got around to actually revising stuff from last term. Anyway, the meeting is over. My director of studies didn't kill me. Just had dinner, FaceTime my parents. It is 8:30 now and I'm going to start the supervision work, which I've just found out is due tomorrow, this work on type theory. I thought it was due the day after, but no, I was wrong. Seems to be quite a lot to do as well, assuming I need to do these warm-up questions. Then there's one main question plus 4 tripos questions. Extension questions, do these if you have time. That's not going to happen, to be honest. Listen to the wind out there. It's making the windows rattle. I'd feel nice and cosy in here if it wasn't still freezing cold. 11:15 and I'm down to warm-up question 1.5 because I never really went to these type lectures. I went to some of them but didn't understand anything. Then, as I already said, I didn't revise anything over Christmas, including types. So I'm having to learn the whole course from the lecture slides as I go, and it's really horrible. I don't understand it. I don't like this course. Maybe before I go to bed I'll get onto these regular questions. I don't know how I'm going to finish this by tomorrow though. I mean, this is what I mean about the extension questions and not having time. It's just it's impossible, not going to happen.